Right. Hello, hello. The sequel. Oh, Zooey. So funny. Hello. Mm-hmm. Yes.
This camera's a little bit down. You don't want to make it higher?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
I mean, like, look at the left. Look on YouTube. It's hella down. There's a black spot there.
There. Fixed it.
I'm just saying,
I fixed it. I'm Namesake, and this is our book talk review thing. Our online book club. Let's see. What is the drink of the day? The mug of the night? I went nautical themed today. Doesn't this look familiar? This is the only, well, one of my Little Mermaid cups. Oh shit, I almost spilled it. Oh my gosh. Same? Oh, actually, no. Chamomile, lavender, chamomile? Chamomile, lavender? Dang.
I can't hear Amber
You can't hear Amber?
on my YouTube. Because I'm watching your guys' stream and I can't hear her. Let me go on her live and see if I can hear you guys.
Okay. Oh, wait. Whose mic is this? Mine? Oh yeah, I can't hear you at all. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. Everything looks like it's on. That's how I'm hearing you.
Okay, so I can't remember stream. I can hear both of you, but when I go to your stream, I can't hear that. So weird. Hold on, let me see. But you guys can hear each other on Discord, right? So weird. You're streaming now, right? Can you hear this? Well, you guys can hear each other on Discord. Okay? So you're not even paying attention to this?
I can't hear it.
You can't hear that?
No.
What is your thing connected to then? Can you hear that?
Yeah.
There, can you hear this? So you're not even paying.
I can hear you.
How about this?
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Okay, you can't hear that? What is your thing connected to?
So do I turn this back off?
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
There, can you hear this? So you're not even paying.
I can hear you.
How about this?
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Okay, you can't hear that? What is your thing connected to?
So do I turn this back off?
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
There, can you hear this? So you're not even paying.
I can hear you.
How about this?
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Okay, you can't hear that? What is your thing connected to?
So do I turn this back off?
Can you hear that? There, can you hear this? So you're not even paying. How about this?
Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah. Figure out what it was, or
Yeah, no, I don't know. I can't even hear myself now. Alright, can you hear me?
yeah.
Okay. Alright, okay. Everything's good now. I think I heard myself. Okay, yeah.
What happened?
I have no
Figure
clue.
out what it was, or
Okay, sorry. That
no,
was... I don't even know.
technical difficulties. We have it every time.
Mm-hmm.
We're still learning.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, why am I so blurry?
Comfortable.
So blurry.
All right. So, where did we leave off? We are reading book 2 of Fable, which is Namesake.
Oh, yeah?
It's a young adult duology that takes place like I don't know exactly where, but it's ocean themed. Might be like in a tropical area. I'm not
Like in, I
sure.
feel like it's like in the Caribbean or in Europe or something.
Something like that. Yeah, like somewhere like in Europe, maybe like Italy area with like the different seas and stuff. I don't know, but
Can't
but
really
yeah.
see mine.
Um, I guess it's a fantasy, but after finishing it, I don't really see the fantastical elements of it.
Besides her being a gem sage.
I guess, but like other than that, there's like
Yeah.
no magic or anything.
It's like her being a psychic. It's not really fantastical. It's just like,
Yeah, spiritual,
yeah,
I guess.
like it's how some people claim to be psychics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
I just
Yeah.
noticed. I just noticed there's a saying in my mug. I didn't even know that.
What does it say? Share with
Sailors
us.
beware.
The sirens.
This would have been the perfect mug for that book. What that shall not be named.
I know.
Wait, you got me this, didn't you?
I don't remember. I remember I got you. I actually I don't think I've ever seen it outside the box. Because I got you a mug and it was in a box, but
Oh,
I never saw it outside of it.
I know you got me a few. Like, the you got me a few, so they're all outside the box now. I've used it at least once. All of my Little Mermaid mugs.
Dang, how many do you have?
A few, and then half of it came from you. That's fine. I love it. They're all
Whoopsie.
cute. It's okay. I love it.
I remember there was one time off topic. There was one time I bought you a Pusheen mug and then it was destroyed upon delivery because
Aw.
they threw it over my fence in the
Oh
backyard and
no.
I was like, okay, so I was like, gotta get something else. So like, poor Pusheen. So sad.
It's okay.
That was like maybe like 7 years ago or something. But,
Ah, it's okay. Okay, sorry. Off top. That was tangent.
yeah, just a little history with us. But anyways,
uh,
um, namesake, namesake. What would you say it's about?
Honestly, I don't know. This book was all over the place.
I'm not gonna lie, I was skimming it.
Same.
I skimmed a majority of it. Okay, so okay, we left off with Fable where
she gets
left off
kidnapped.
book one with Fable being kidnapped by Zola, which we thought, I guess, was the villain or the antagonist. But then turns out he wasn't such a big deal. Because, spoiler alert, we killed him off in like near the beginning.
Yeah. Like less than 10 chapters in, he's dead. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then okay. And then we meet Fable's grandmother, which I was like, is this like an Anastasia like retelling? What's going on? Is it going that route? But it was like weird. It didn't go that route really.
I don't. It's just yeah. The sequel was really all over the place. Like I don't
It
even
was like
know.
it was all over the place, but not much really happened.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there was a whole lot of dredging.
Hmm.
This book, there's a whole lot, and aside from that, there was a lot of negotiating, but nothing really happened.
Yeah. Like
Ju-
the whole like
Go ahead.
the whole Zola part in the beginning could have been cut off. Like we did not need
Yeah.
to know about the dredging. We did
Mm-hmm.
not need to know about um like what's his name? Koi.
Oh, Koi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, why bring him back? Like,
Yeah.
it's like he tried to kill her. It still leaves like a bad taste in your mouth. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. Like
Oh.
his character didn't really redeem himself in the eyes of the reader.
Yeah, like
Aside
yeah,
that
oh yeah,
he did.
he cut the rope. Big deal. He like
Yeah.
literally tried to kill you in the first few chapters of book
Yeah.
1.
He wouldn't have done that if you didn't save him to begin with.
Mhm.
So yeah, he didn't really redeem himself in my eyes. What else? Like overall, I think I would give the duology like 3 stars
Yeah, 3.
because like there's nothing like really bad about it. It's just it didn't speak to me, I guess. It's
Yeah.
another young adult book or series that didn't spark with me. So like it the 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 verbiage and like the language and stuff, it was fine. Like she had good descriptions and whatnot. It was just like how she delivered this story and like what she chose to like share, I guess. I
Mhm.
don't know. That's how I feel.
Like I wish okay, here's my how you say it? Problem, my first critique.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gone into this book more if they added more action. Like
Mm-hmm.
instead of dredging, enough about the dredging. I'm starting to get seasick. But
Yeah.
like if they if if not they Adrian the author, if she wrote more of what's his name again,
West.
West, yes, West going
Oh,
like kind of like evil crazy, that would have been interesting. Like when he threatened that
or
that young kid by going like kind of evil.
yeah,
I would have
like
been like,
Berserk, I guess.
yeah, like when he threatened to kill that kid because of the Roths or something holding their end of the deal. I was like, oh, finally he's gonna
No,
he's gonna sh-
something's happening.
he's gonna show his weakness or something. Or when or if there was a fight scene when they were at that meeting, that trades meeting or whatever, trades council.
Oh yeah, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah,
I was
like
just like,
I was
okay.
waiting for a fight scene. Like,
Like I
oh,
was waiting for Saint to do something like epic
yeah. It was like,
aside
oh,
from talking.
yeah, he's like, oh, she's fake. She's been dealing fake gems. That's it. That's
Yeah,
I'm
she
like, what?
murdered Zola. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like revoke her license.
Mhm.
It's
Oh
like
yeah, it is fake. She Satan is telling the truth.
Yeah.
Like, I wish there was a fight scene. Like, yeah, he accused her. She got found out, and then Holland and her goons would like start like a knife fight or something, a sword fight, and then we would see West and Saint going crazy, like killing everybody. And then yeah, that would have been cool to read. I
Hmm.
would have loved that part, but no, she just got hauled away.
Yeah, like seriously. Like
Yeah,
it was so anticlimactic. When you thought something was big was gonna happen, it never happened.
it's a lot of talking.
Yeah, and like the beginning, like right when I found out Clove wasn't the the big
Bad guy.
villain,
Mm-hmm.
like ultimately, and he was just like a navigator, whatever. I was like, oh, okay, this is boring. Like, okay, I'm gonna skim it. Oh, like I'm already over it. And then
Yeah, he was just like a spy or something.
yeah, I was like, okay, like the way that the first book ended, it made it seem like he was the captain of that ship.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That
in
would have been better.
yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. So what? Zola's still the bad guy, and then he gets killed after okay. So the real villain is her grandmother. Like
But not really.
it was just okay, so she's her character, Fable's character is never in danger because her grandmother's never gonna kill her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because she's safe.
Mm-hmm.
It's just West and Saint that are at risk with her.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's just knowing that Fable was always gonna. There's no risk with her.
Mm-hmm. And then
Like,
she introduced that the gangsters, the Roths. I thought something
yeah,
bad was gonna happen there, but no. Like,
they just made teapots. Fake
yeah.
teapots. So scary.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Sure. Like, uh, I would have liked if there was if they were gonna continue on with dredging. I would like to at least see a sea monster
Mm-hmm.
and
The
how
Kraken
if
or
the
something.
yeah, if the sea monster attacked them while they're underwater and then they fight off the thing with spear guns or something, they barely made it out. Like something epic like that. If Koi
Mm-hmm.
dies from that'd be nice. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It was like a
nothing
happy
like that
ending.
happened.
It was a happy ending. Like, yeah, she found the midnight. Yeah, Koi is a rich portsman or whatever now. Harbor
He,
master.
they found it, but they're like, let's not do anything with it right
Yeah,
now.
let's just leave it there. We'll save it for a
Yeah,
rainy day.
it's like okay. So what was this all for then?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then I said, the last stream, I kind of wish that Fable and West didn't bed each other that soon.
Oh
And
my
so
god. Yeah.
yeah, so maybe they left off with a moment together, blah blah blah, and then she gets kidnapped, and then Wes tries to look for her or whatever, and then they have their disputes. There's a lot of back and forth with them. Like, you did this behind my back without telling me, and then you did this without telling me. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a high school relationship for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, what was up with the romance? I was just like, oh my god, these two MCs are bugging the heck out of me.
yeah, he was like, I'm 23, I love you. Like,
He's,
blah, blah, blah. I just want to go back to the marigold, the narrows.
mm-hmm.
It's like, okay.
And then even Willa was starting to annoy me too.
Me too.
I
Me
was like,
too.
okay, are you gonna stay or are you gonna go? Are you gonna stay? Oh, you're mad at your brother? You don't really have to stay. You're an adult.
I know, and she was like, I feel like she had her ups and downs with like being mad with Fable. She's like, oh, blah blah blah, like with her snarky like comments, and then she like, and then another scene, she's like laying down in a hammock with Fable, like they're best friends. It was just weird.
Yeah.
So,
I think
yeah.
the like out of like everybody, I think the only character I was able to tolerate was probably Hamish, Paj, and Oster, just because it was just consistent in what they of who they were.
Yeah. True,
Like and
true.
and they barely had any speaking lines.
I know, they're barely in it.
Yeah, and they're the most tolerable. I was like, freaking. I was like, I get it. I get it. You have daddy issues. You have boyfriend issues. You have
Yeah.
mommy issues, and they didn't even explain how freaking like the mom died and how what was her big secret. Oh, she's a gem sage.
Yeah. It's like, oh, so just random storm really did kill her.
Mm-hmm.
That was no
Really,
big. Yeah.
a woman
Like,
who dredged her whole entire life, who could hold her breath underwater, she died from a freaking storm.
I know. Like, if like Clove like killed her, like if Clove ended up being the bad guy and he killed her, like he went behind scenes back, I would be like, oh, what? Like, what happened? But this, I was just like, okay, sure. And then that one part where, like, Fable found the midnight in the necklace. And she's like, oh, that wasn't my mother all along. I was feeling it was the gem or the midnight. I was like, oh, okay. It's like I thought I felt her at Fable's Ferry or whatever. But no,
Mm-hmm.
that was the midnight. It was never her.
I was like, okay, well, you just destroyed your mom's necklace, so
I know. Like,
congratulations.
okay. It's like, it's a key. Okay. And then you broke it. And all for what? Just not doing anything with the midnight you found.
Yeah, this book. I don't know. Yeah,
But
that's how the author got her readers. It was the pretty covers.
yeah. Like, I could see how some people would like it. But again, like, I think I like more grittier stuff. More
Mm-hmm.
like action.
More action, more drama.
Yeah, more drama. You know?
Will they? Won't they?
Yeah, and more like less cheesy romance,
Mm-hmm.
I
Well, yeah, I
guess.
guess this is meant for
Teenagers.
teenagers.
But yeah. But yeah, like as I said, we're like I'm old. So it's just I'm probably just growing out of young adult.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't remember like a young adult book that like I really enjoyed
Yeah.
or that I would like to read again
Mm.
or something that I read in the past. I don't know.
I know.
But
It is what it is. But at least the first book was better than this one.
yeah,
Definitely for sure. Well, I am returning that book. No. Um, wait. So if Saint does go on unlimited, are you gonna read it?
no. Like I don't care. Like I don't care anymore. Like It's like with Twilight. When Midnight came out, I didn't care. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh yeah. I only read like half of that book.
It's just Edward's point of view, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have it too. Let me see. How much did I read? Oh, I only read 66% of Midnight Sun.
You know what happens.
Yeah.
But oh no, I don't know what else. Like, I don't know what else to say about Fable.
Yeah,
So
I'm over that. Like, just another series that got hyped up too much on Book Talk and Instagram.
yeah, like like I said the last stream when I read Adrienne Young's other book, Spells for Forgetting,
Mm.
it was like kind of similar. Like you were expecting more witchiness from it, but you got nothing really. That's how it was like with reading Fable. Like you're expecting like an epic adventure, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing. We got rocks and gems.
Rocks, gems, and water.
Yep. A lot of holding my breath, burning in my lungs. A lot of that. Like
Oh my
we only
god.
needed one dredging scene, like
Mm-hmm.
in the duology, and then we could have fast forwarded, like
Yeah.
unless there was like an epic scene that happened underwater.
I know, and every time there was always her like getting ready to go underwater type of scene. Like, yeah, we get
Yeah,
it. She's about to dredge. You do not have to describe her breathing in and out, breathing in and out.
I know, like preparing her tools, where her tools are located, blah blah blah. Like we get it. Goodness. Like we don't need full descriptions each time.
Mm-mm. For real, that was just like I feel like that was just a waste of time.
Yeah, and like I skimmed a majority of it and I still got the gist of everything that went down.
Mm-hmm.
Lordy, lordy.
All right, let's just forget about that book.
Yeah, but yeah, viewers, if you like, a lot of people love this series. It's gotten like what? How many reviews? And
It's
the
in
average rating is like 4.5
yeah,
stars.
it's in Reese Witherspoon's YA book club. I mean,
Yeah.
I get it why some like people like it. It's
Yeah. It's just
I I don't
it,
get it.
it's us, not it. It's us, not it. So
What is that called? It's like it's not you, it's me.
yeah, yeah. It's not it. It's us.
It's us. We just
I don't know.
I'm just
But
hoping when we get to um Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, I'm really hoping this book is good.
I hope so. I've heard mixed reviews, but hopefully
Maybe
it
this
is.
maybe this is the book that we'll like because where is it? Because this one had the mixed reviews, while the other books that we read had just all good reviews. Why is it not? Maybe
Yeah,
we're just separate.
I don't know. Like,
There it is.
yeah, hopefully that's good.
I'm hoping it's like the opposite effect.
Hopefully there's like good magic in it.
Mm-hmm.
I want magic
I
in these
love magic.
fantasy books. These
Mm-hmm.
fantasy YA books. I want more magic.
Yeah, I'm hoping this is kind of like a K drama type of plot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm hoping
Yeah.
for. I'm hoping that happens.
Yeah. Like the beginning of the Wicked Fox. Like that was like
Oh yeah, the
wow.
Wicked Fox. Oh my gosh, I
Like
forgot about.
I loved the intro. Like
Mhm.
the first maybe third of the book because it was like action packed. There was like so much. It was like an anime Korean drama
Mhm.
intro, but then like a K drama it kind of like drags on near the middle end. That's why I
Um.
didn't like it so much.
Yeah. I mean,
But the
yeah.
beginning was good.
I like the book. I probably liked it more than you, but the end of the book was just I was like, what? There's already a fight scene. How did we get here? How did we get to this fight, like this dramatic or this action packed scene? How did we get from here to here? Like I
Yeah.
honestly, when I was reading that part, I had to reread it a couple of times, and I was so confused.
Dude, like I remember like some point in the middle, there was a lot of like her being emo in her bedroom and
Mm.
then her having like relationship issues with the main character and then her drinking soju or something outside of a like a 7-Eleven or something and she comes across or he comes across her. I was like, we don't need this. Like, I don't need to see her drinking. Like, what's going on?
Mm.
But yeah, hopefully the third time's a charm. The third book will be good. So, Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea
Mm. Yeah. You can read
will
that.
be good.
Girl who fell beneath the sea. Yeah, I'm actually. I think this is probably one of the books I'm more excited to read.
Yeah, it's like different.
Mhm.
Like, I have a feeling it's going to be really different from anything we've read,
Yeah.
or at least I've read.
Yeah. Same. It's a Spirited Away retelling, right?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's really marketed that way or if somebody just made the connection and
Mhm.
said that. But yeah, and so Namesake, a lot of people loved it, so chances are you might like it too. But if you're anything like us, you know, try reading it for yourself and
Yeah.
see for yourself. But
Let's just hope you're a very good skimmer.
yeah, like I don't want to drag the series through the mud or anything,
Mhm.
um,
Just
but
wasn't
yeah,
our type. This
it
wasn't our
wasn't for
cup of
us.
tea. Yeah.
It wasn't for us. It's not our cup of tea,
Mm-mm.
but you might like it. So if you're
Yeah.
into like nautical um
Adventures.
romances, a lot of negotiating, planning,
Hey,
a lot
maybe
of that.
if you're into like scuba diving, maybe
Scuba diving.
Without the scuba gear.
Like you like swimming, you know? You like maps and treasure.
Mhm.
This might be a good pickup for you.
Mhm.
Yeah, we read it. We were like, meh, not for us.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. I can. I. It's a cute romance. I'll give it that. It's like a cheesy romance. Is what you would expect, like
from me,
if you watch like a high school chick flick.
yeah, it's like it's like it hits the bare minimum of like what I would expect from like a a YA
Mm-hmm.
romance wise.
I don't know if it's because of the red hair, but I feel like this would have been like a good, not a good, this would have been a type of like high school movie that Lindsay Lohan would star in.
Oh my
When
gosh.
she was at her peak.
Oh my gosh, but she has such big boobs though.
No, but no,
those
when she
those
was
things will
young.
float up.
No, when she was young.
She
Like
wouldn't be able to dive with those.
flotation devices so she'll never drown.
She's like, okay. Okay, so when she was like, what? The parent trap status?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Like,
Yeah.
or I could see the girl from what was that show? Dang it! Oh, I forgot the name of the show. It's like something Wood.
Everwood? Smallwood?
Um,
That's the only.
it's the one with Camila. Oh, what's her last name? I can't look it up. But that redhead from that show, I think she'd be a good character for her too, for Fable. I think it's like her friend in the show is Camila Mendes.
The singer?
Oh, and her other friend in the show is Lily Reinhardt, the blonde girl.
Are you talking about Riverdale?
Yeah, Riverdale. Oh my gosh.
The redheaded girl? The one who plays Cheryl? Cheryl
Yeah.
Blossom?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I only
Like,
know
her
this.
face.
I only know the characters because I actually did read Archie comics when I was little. And then and then when Riverdale came out, after the first season, I was like, fuck this.
Oh yeah, I never watched it.
I
I was
was
just like, I know of the three girls.
oh yeah, Veronica, Betty, and Cheryl.
Yeah. Like, I don't know of their characters, but I know of their celebrity status and whatnot. But I think appearance-wise, she would make a decent Fable.
Oh, what's her name? She was like all over like YouTube.
Yeah, she's super pretty. What else? What else?
Smallwood or Wood? Riverdale.
I know, I was thinking like Everwood.
Oh, that old school like drama that was only like what, 1 or 2 seasons?
Yeah. Thinking that, but yeah, anyway, so next buddy read is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, right? So,
yeah.
as always, Fridays at 8 Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we host these buddy
Book reviews
streams. And anybody's more than welcome to join in, ask questions.
Yeah, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yes.
8
YouTube.
p.m.
Yes.
YouTube. Sorry, this book review is so short. It's just like
there was like not much to talk about.
No,
really.
like there wasn't that much to rant about. I mean, it just felt flat. Like it's
just the scenes were repetitive to me.
It's not good. It's not the worst. It's just
for us, in our opinion.
Yeah.
In our opinion, it wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
But
of course, this was better than the book we shall not name.
Yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you reading right now besides that? Besides um that book, Namesake.
Nothing right now.
Like
Well,
the
I still need to finish up. What's it what's it called? Dude, I can't remember names right now. Let me look up my library. Come on, Kindle. Yeah, I still need to finish Finley Donovan is killing it.
mm,
And then
that's that's a contemporary fiction.
yeah, it's like a funny like so the synopsis is like she's a thriller writer um and she is caught at a Panera talking to her manager and she discusses how she's gonna kill off a character or something
Mm-hmm.
and let me pull up the cover. She discusses how she's gonna kill off a character and somebody overhears her and thinks that she's like a hit person.
Mm,
And so like since she's like, a struggling writer with kids, um she she takes it upon herself to like look into like the request that the woman wanted her to do because she was offering a lot of money. And then it's kind of like she doesn't like kill him. It's just like he just so happens to die and she's like stuck with him.
mm,
And so it's like it's funny like that. Like if you've seen like Dead to Me on Netflix or Good Girls, it's like the typical like average person, trying to figure out how to, hide their crimes or something.
oh, nice. It's on Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah.
It's a series.
Yeah. Like I've heard only like good things about it and like I'm enjoying it so
Dang,
far.
10,000 ratings, over 4.5 stars. That's a lot.
Yeah. It's like a fun read. It's like I don't think there's like a little romance, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like a secretive like I can't tell him who I am kind of thing going on. But yeah, it's really good so far.
What the hell?
Yeah, Finley Donovan. Something, I'm actually enjoying. It is adult though,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's probably why I'm enjoying it more.
Oh, are you actually, if you really like it, are you gonna buy the other books? Because I don't think the other books are on Kindle.
Um, I'll probably do it like one at a time just to see how the second one pans out and if I still am enjoying it a lot, then I'll get the third. But
Cool.
yeah, it's a fun read. It's different. Um, and there's a lot of good reviews.
Oh, right, nice.
How about you?
Um, I am still reading A Kingdom of Stars and Shadows. It's
That is by who?
uh Holly Renee. Uh
Is that Kindle?
yeah, it's Kindle Unlimited. It's fantasy. It's a
Is it Y?
no, it's adult.
Okay.
Um it has fae and vampires in it cuz you know me.
Mm.
So It's about a girl who um, she is considered star blessed, meaning her blood will it's basically her blood will power up the Fae Prince. Um, so she is basically betrothed to him, but she doesn't. She basically hates him because she is essentially sacrificing her life for his power.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and she actually falls in. I don't. I according to the plot, she falls in love with the brother of the prince, who is half vampire, half fae.
Okay.
And yeah,
Oh.
uh, it was a slow beginning, but I think I'm getting to the actual good parts. So yeah,
Okay.
like right after I finished Namesake, I actually started reading. Like I went back to this book, and then
Mm-hmm.
I was actually getting exciting. Like not like it wasn't even at the boom boom part yet. Okay, that, that I haven't seen that part yet, but it was actually getting pretty interesting. And then I'm trying hard not to read it right now.
Oh,
I'll probably like
like,
read between read it between games while we were waiting for.
oh, okay.
So if you hear
You're like, ooh, it's getting spicy.
if you don't hear me talking that much, it's because I'm probably reading this.
Like, shut up, guys. It's getting hot in here.
I'll actually probably be dying more.
she's she's distracted, guys.
Yeah, and it's not that long. It's only 259 pages, so should
Oh, that's not bad.
yeah, it should be a quick read. I believe it's a duology. Hmm.
Oh my gosh. I still have Sorcery of Thorns in my library.
Oh, what?
Sorcery of Thorns, let me pull up
Oh,
the
yeah.
cover. So I started reading this because like somebody said it was like a Howl's Moving Castle retelling.
Hmm.
And like I only got to chapter 10, but like I could see how they're getting that, but I don't know, I just kind of stopped reading. Like I might finish it. We'll see. But then again, it's like it's YA.
Sorcery of
I don't know.
Thorns. The cover kind of reminds me of like a that there's this Netflix show on Netflix.
On
um,
Netflix.
oh,
Eh,
it's a
oh
Netflix
my god.
original. It's about like a King Arthur tale. It has that girl from 13 Reasons Why.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
I've
That
never seen it, but I remember seeing like a trailer.
yeah, it's based on the Lady in the Water or something in King Arthur's tale.
Oh.
Yeah, I only like watched like the first 3 episodes and I was just like, meh,
Eh.
meh. It's a YA like honestly, so it didn't capture my attention. I'm like, where's King Arthur? I want to see him. I want to see Merlin.
Oh man.
I feel like um that show was kind of like a played down version of The Witcher. You know, The Witcher.
Just like why
YA, like a
just younger.
PG, like a PG version, even though there's a lot of blood in it, but like a downplay of The Witcher, except girl version. Girl version. Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay.
So I'm like, I could just watch The Witcher. I'll just watch Henry Cavill. Just the first season.
Can't go wrong with that.
Just the first season.
Yeah.
Second season's not that great.
Yeah, I watched the first episode of the second season and I was like, like it's just like written weird. I don't know. It's just it didn't capture me. The episode with his pig friend
Mm-hmm.
and how he was in love with like a harpy girl that was like slowly drinking his blood to survive or whatever, and then Henry Cavill slays the harpy thing.
Honestly, I don't even remember.
Like the only reason like why I remember the pig friends so much was I was like, hey, that's Tormund from Game of Thrones. I was like, I recognize that voice. But yeah, I think that was the first episode, and then we just stopped watching it. It was like, like the CGI and stuff was good. It was just like how it was written. But yeah, we'll see.
I'm gonna show you a cover, and you tell me what you think it's about, okay? And I promise you, it's not what you think.
Oh.
Where is it?
Is it
Can't even see it.
Is it adult?
No, it's a young adult.
So by the title,
Okay.
I think of the Broadway show,
Yeah.
Wicked.
They're floating in water, just so you know.
So they're mermaids.
No.
They are.
They have nothing to do with water. This book does not take place in water. It's freaking.
What?
This series takes place in New Orleans. New Orleans?
Either way is right. What?
Yeah. And every cover of this series is them floating in water. I'm like, when are we gonna get to the water? No, it's not. It does not take place in water. It's a good series. I like this series, but it's actually one of the YA series that I actually like. I mean, bad conclusion, bad finale, but whatever. It's still good.
Oh my gosh.
It's just no water. If anything's the opposite of water, it's New Orleans.
Did you pick it up because you thought it was gonna take place in water?
No, I picked it up because I was reading her other series. Have you ever read from Jennifer L. Armentrout? Have you heard of her?
I tried to read. I forgot which one it was, but the cover just had the title, and it was like a blue background.
Oh yeah.
I tried reading that, and then I only read like a couple chapters, and I was like, this is so like straightforward. And like just I didn't like the way she wrote. I guess it was like too simple.
But yeah, so I read one of her books that got really famous on Book Talk. What is that book? It had like a weird cover. Blood and Ash, from Blood and Ash.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I read this one, or just the first couple chapters.
Oh, Storm and Fury. Yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah, I have all three of those books. Um,
Did you finish?
uh, the third book, I kind of got halfway, then I got distracted. Um, but I read a lot of her series. I read that Storm and Fury is a, I want to say, what is that called? It's a uh what is that, what is that thing called when you read a series and then the author writes another series with like one of the same characters but it's a different
Like
story?
like a
Yeah,
companion novel?
yeah. So the series that you, or the book that you read, was the companion series of White Hot Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that one, I would say it's better than Storm and Fury. Uh, but I read, I think one of my favorite series from her is the Half Blood series. I don't know if you can't see it. Nope, you can't
Oh,
see
I
it.
was like, it's all like the blurs of color.
Mm, let me see.
Um,
Uh, it's. Have you ever heard of
ooh,
what is that book? Uh, oh my gosh, I'm totally blanking. But I don't, honestly,
I
I don't.
know. I can't remember a lot of the words that I'm like trying to say like during the stream too.
Have. Oh yeah, it's a very bright like. It's like the cover is very bright. If you're on your iPad, look up Half Blood by Jennifer L. Almond. I don't know why I didn't tell you in the first place. I don't know why I'm trying to show you. It's the Covenant series. Like honestly, it's probably one of my favorite series from
Oh,
her.
this one. Can I just look at the full on cover?
Yeah, Half
Goodness.
Blood. Um, it's 5 books, and it. What is that vampire book called? It's kind of like Twilight, except.
There's like Coven or something.
Hmm?
Coven?
No. It's.
Um,
Vampire Academy.
Crave? Oh, Vampire Academy. I was like, Crave? Coven?
Oh my
The
gosh,
same, the same series.
don't get me started with Crave. Oh my gosh, Crave.
Oh gosh, okay.
Did Oh my gosh, did you ever read Crave?
No, I think I was like done with vampires after Twilight. I was just like, no.
Honestly, I read Crave. I read the first 3 books, and honestly, like it's so dumb, but like it's so good because it's so dumb.
Oh no.
Like it's like
Okay.
one of the dumbest books I've ever read, like ever read, but I couldn't stop reading it because it was so freaking dumb, and it was like a good time. Like I actually got like it's like I laugh like at serious parts. I laugh because it was so freaking cheesy and dumb as fuck, and I thought I lost brain cells, but I couldn't stop reading it because it was
My
funny.
gosh, you're addicted.
Yeah,
You're addicted to that.
yeah, like it's like one of the writing isn't even that great either. It's like straightforward writing. Whatever she's thinking, she says it out loud, you know?
Yeah. It's like flowery writing
Yeah.
where it's like fluff.
Yeah,
A
it's
lot of fluff.
fluff. It's a lot of fluff, but it's still like it's still like it. I don't know how like I don't know
Yeah.
how the author did it, but she made me want to keep reading it because it's like lot of chapters too. It's like maybe 400 to 500 to 600 pages as you go on, but it's quick
Yeah.
read, like really fast.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, I got
Yeah.
distracted by Craig. My Vampire Academy. Have you heard of Vampire Academy?
Yeah, didn't they make a movie?
Yeah, they made a movie, Half Bloods, protecting good vampires or something.
Yeah, I've never read it because like that came out like before Twilight, right?
I would say it was around Twilight. Except
Yeah.
there's more books in Vampire Academy than Twilight. Twilight is what, 4 books?
Well, 5 with Midnight Sun. Oh
I'm
no, there's another Twilight book, right? Where it was like gender swapped or
yeah.
something.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the original Twilight. The
Yeah,
original. I think there's
the
4
original.
books. Yeah, I think it came around that time. Um, anyways, the Covenant series, this one is like almost the same as the Vampire Academy, except it's um more Greek mythology.
Mm-hmm.
So you would get like Zeus. Actually, okay, it's Vampire Academy meets Percy Jackson.
Are they vampires too?
No, but
Or they're just gods?
the bad guys act like vampires.
Okay.
As in their
Are
own
they
they're
gods?
sucking the life force out of the half-bloods.
Okay. So like Hercules.
Kind of. I mean, yeah.
Or no, Achilles.
Mhm.
Achilles half blood, right?
Achilles?
Hercules is pure blood.
No, Hercules is half blood, I think.
No,
Demigod. He's a demigod. Yeah, half.
like because both his parents were gods, and then he got his powers taken
Are
from
you
him,
talking
right?
about the Disney version?
Well, isn't it like that with his other stories too?
No. Zeus is his father who did it with a human, and he was Hercules is a demigod. You know who would know this? Hey, babe, are you listening? Are you watching? You play God of War. Is Hercules a full blood or a half blood? But anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Answer in the chat, please.
but yes, Percy Jackson, that was like they were half bloods, right? In Percy Jackson?
Yeah, they're all half bloods.
So this one is if half bloods got together with. So if half bloods get together with other half bloods, they're considered pure bloods.
Oh.
But
I was like, they're still half blood though.
no, yeah, they're technically they're half bloods, but they're like the better half bloods. Okay. If a half blood gets with a human, then they're considered like the lower form of lower forms.
Okay.
So
lower forms, okay.
Lower forms, and they are used to protect the pure half-bloods.
Okay.
So yeah.
What was this title again? Covenant?
Oh, Half-Blood.
Oh, Half-Blood.
The Covenant.
Oh, the Jennifer
Trout
one. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm so like, good at describing things. Hey, are you listening?
Is he playing with CJ?
I don't think so.
My CJ's my husband, by the way. Chat.
And then Lee's mine. Well, fiance, but I call it my husband.
Almost, right?
Yeah. You better be watching and listening, and
I know.
if he's not, then he's not being supportive.
I know.
And
I,
CJ's just playing.
yeah, he never watches this.
How?
He never watches these streams.
You mean he doesn't even have it open on the computer?
No, there's one viewer and it's me.
Oh.
I'm like watching on my phone since I'm like on my iPad. But
yeah, okay. I don't know what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Half-Bloods.
Half-Bloods.
A Vampire Academy, Twilight. Oh,
the vampire books.
Anyways, yeah, my favorite series from her is Half-Blood, or the Covenant series. After reading that book, I really got into like Greek-based stories or Greek retellings. Greek retellings. I mean, we did read Achilles, remember? Song of Achilles.
Yeah.
Good writing. Really good writing.
It was really good. Good writing. It was just like
intense.
I don't know.
I thought it was intense. I was like, whoa.
Like I don't know. For me, like, cause I already knew it was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, whatever about it. But then, yeah, the ending kind of silly. The ending caught me off guard with like Achilles' son or whatever. I was like, who are you again?
Oh like, yeah, when they brought in that random character.
Yeah, and he started killing everybody. I was like,
huh?
Like he killed a lot of people.
Yeah, he got revenge.
Yeah, and then we were just like following Patroclus as a ghost. We're like, I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, did you ever read Circe?
My dad gave it back because he read it first, but I need to read it eventually. Circe and Ariadne.
Ariadne. What was that noise?
Oh, that was my phone. But yeah, my dad really liked Circe. So.
Is she like the first witch or something?
I honestly don't know. I think she has something to do with like animals. And then Ariadne, from my understanding, I think her brother is like a minotaur.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like something like that. I forgot what the plot was, but like I think she was like trying to escape him or something.
Oh yeah, like I think her brother, the Minotaur, was trapped in the maze, and the man that she loved went in there to fight him or something. Was it Theseus? Perseus?
Something sis.
Something Theseus.
But yeah, like definitely like Circe. Like I heard so many good reviews. Ariadne is like not as good as Circe, but
is it the same author?
No, it's yeah, it's a different author. Circe is the same author as Song of Achilles, so I'm having high hopes for that one. But yeah. So back to Fable. Just like in general. So like after reading Fable, like both books, and Adrian Young's other book, Spells for Forgetting, I'm not sure if I would want to read another one of her books.
Oh, from Adrian Young. Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, because like I feel like I went into these books expecting like, you know, the witchy vibes or like the oceany vibes, but it was not, what's that word? It was like not what I was hoping for. Like it didn't
meet your expectations.
Yes, it didn't meet my expectations.
Same.
It was like underwhelming. Like she is a good writer, I'll give her that, but it's just the way these stories were built and delivered just didn't hit with me as much as I would have liked. But yeah, a lot of other people liked it. So, audience, if you were looking into reading Fable, you know, take my opinion with a grain of salt.
Mine too.
Because we're really picky. You know, like we have high expectations. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just thinking like, what book talk recommendation did we actually like?
From book talk, like TikTok?
Book talk and Bookstagram, I don't know, like one of those books that would float around the social medias.
I feel like the books that I really liked were ones that weren't on social media.
Yeah. For reals.
Like the ones that caught me off guard were ones that I never saw on social media. And that's because like a lot of people don't read like the things I gravitate towards, like scary books or like books like Ready Player One, where it's like nostalgic to me.
What was there an actual book that you liked?
Loved or liked?
Not liked. I wouldn't say love. Love is a strong word.
I would have to like browse through my book stuff, but I guess so far the Lunar Chronicles. So far. So Cinder and Scarlet. I have high hopes for that series. And I do have like another one of her books. I think it's more like a romance rom-com paranormal book, Instant Karma.
Oh, from Marissa Meyer?
Yeah, I have that book. And like I have high expectations for that because I like her writing. Like I liked Heartless, even though like a lot of people didn't like it because of the ending. But I was like, you know who the character is, right? Like, what were you expecting? But
wait, Heartless, is that like the Queen of Hearts?
Yeah. So it's you know, I guess like a prequel to her becoming the Queen of Hearts. So it's like, you know who the character's based off, right? Like, what were you expecting? But yeah, I liked it.
Okay, that's good.
It was fun. It was like very imaginative. And it made me feel like I was in Wonderland. And it made me really hungry a lot of the time. So there's like so many, like, you know, there's, you know, tea parties and stuff. And you got the Mad Hatter, you know, hosting these tea parties. And you like her descriptions of the desserts and stuff. Because I forgot what her real name was, but she was like what's the term for a dessert chef? patisserie,
patisser. Yeah, like
like a
a
pastry chef,
yeah.
I guess.
Hmm.
Like that was her dream. So like she would, pursue like baking and stuff. But then that's like her goal throughout the whole book. But then her family just wants her to get married into royalty, and it goes from there. But yeah, it was a fun read.
Hmm.
How about you? Was there anything on
Mm,
social media that you actually liked?
um, I don't have my phone right now. Um, but I think.
You did like un wait, unhoneymooners. I
Oh
remember
yeah.
that, and people we meet on vacation, right?
Yeah.
By Emily Henry.
Yeah. That was. But I'm trying to remember. I did I see that on Book Talk or Bookstagram? Honeymooners.
Or was it just
Wait.
like Amazon? Or you just book shopping?
Yeah, I think I was just book shopping. Okay, okay. Actually, I take that back. All the fantasy books that I saw on Bookstagram were a lot of them I didn't like. There were the rare ones that I like Guild and um Guild and basically just that one. um
So one.
so one. I mean, I got back into reading when I first saw the Court of Thorns and Roses book, but that was on my regular Instagram, and my regular Instagram is not a lot of books in it. Um,
Mm.
but a lot of like contemporary fiction that I saw that I liked pretty well. Uh, the Honeymooners, People We Met, things like that. Yeah, there are better recommendations for contemporary fiction than fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Ex-
fantasy is like hard
mm-hmm.
to like find one that's for you
Mm-hmm.
or for us.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's because we grew up at like a different decade.
Mm-hmm.
And so like fantasy back in the day was a lot different than it was today.
Yeah. Look
And
at
so
Twilight.
yeah, so like I think maybe we're kind of looking for that essence, that like nostalgic essence.
Yeah.
Maybe. Um,
Like a more adult version of the fantasy books that we read when we were kids.
yeah.
Like right now, at my age, if I never read Harry Potter, I would never be interested in it. Same goes for, I think for you, what, like Percy Jackson or something?
Oh yeah, like I have it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna read it. Like I only read the first book, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm keen on reading the entire series. Like, like I want my future kid to be a big reader. And
Mm-hmm.
so like I feel like I have to read like things before they do just so I know like the content and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And like things that I don't want them to be like into and things I do. So I think like definitely Harry Potter, like I would let them read, and then
Mm-hmm.
Percy Jackson if I finish it.
Yeah. I
Uh,
I always wanted to read like Harry Potter to my kids. Like instead of reading picture books, well, of course I'm gonna show them picture books, but then like those bedtime reads, like I would probably would read her. Not probably, I will. read Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Like J.K. Rowling can suck it right now, but
Yeah.
like you can't deny
Yeah, the world of Harry
the world of
Potter,
Harry Potter.
like it changed the world, like
Yeah, for
honest,
reals.
like it changed the way like we, imagine things.
Mhm.
Broadened our imaginations as well. You know.
Mhm. And then
Mm,
like even though freaking J.K. Rowling doesn't follow her, I want to say, teachings of her books, like there's very
mhm.
good moral lessons in Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely. It's like definitely a good representation of friendship and stuff.
Yeah. Don't ever
I would,
call anyone a muggle. Sorry.
yeah,
Or no, mudblood. There you go.
mudblood. But yeah, I would definitely want to like do research before like I just give my kid something to read.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
um, like for example, like I know you didn't like the first book in Guild. Like
Mhm.
I wouldn't want them to like read that because I know like there's a lot of
Mhm.
triggering stuff in it and
Yeah.
like abuse, like something like that. Like I wouldn't want my like future daughter to think that's okay or whatever. So that's like why I would want to read it before they do.
Yeah. I mean,
'Cause you never know.
if they find it when they're adults, yeah, okay, that's them.
Yeah, that's all you. Like yeah, like stuff in like Colleen Hoover books. Like I wouldn't want them
Oh
like
my,
think that that's okay. Like when you're adults, yeah, go for it. Just know that that's like not normal or
dude.
like yeah.
Yeah, dude. What's it called? So when I did you read? Oh no, you didn't read. It started with us, right? Or ends it with us or something? The one with the pretty pink cover with the flowers.
No, no, no. Not yet. No, I don't know if I want to.
Oh well, you read her other book, the one with the weird story plot with five different people, like the
Which one?
like the friend, like it had to do with like two
Oh yeah,
couples.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. Colleen Hoover.
So, but like you already know Colleen Hoover, like the way her
This
what,
one. Regretting You.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
like you
Yeah.
already like we already know what her books are about. It's very like it's very it can happen in real life type of thing. And
Yeah.
then that's no exception to It Ends With Us. And then right after I read that book, I was like, what the fuck did I just read? What?
Yeah.
What the hell? And then my coworker, she brought her daughter to work, and she's like 14 or 15 years old. And I see
Yeah.
her in the break room reading that same book, and I'm like, are you kidding me right now? And then um I went to my coworker. I'm like, hey, you're I'm
Do
like,
you
do
did
you
you
know what
read
that book is about? And she's like, oh no, I don't know. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't know if I should tell you or not, but like that book is kind of intense. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't. My coworker, she was kind of going through the same type of thing as those characters in the books. It's like it's almost like there are a lot of parallels with my coworker in that book,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was like, you know what? It kind of makes sense that her daughter's reading that book because her daughter would like I told my coworkers like that book is intense, but that's gonna bring your daughter to your side. Like your daughter's
Yeah.
gonna be on your side after she finishes that book. And she's like, really? I'm like, yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I guess, like, that's a good way to look at it.
Like,
Um,
I mean, there was, well, in it ends with us. There's some physical abuse in that book, but my
mhm,
coworker never experienced that. She experienced more emotional.
mhm.
But it's kind of like almost the same. So I was like, yeah, your daughter, you're good. Your daughter's gonna pick you.
I know, just like hopefully
hmm
she's mature enough to handle that content.
Yeah, her daughter's
Um,
pretty good, but like,
that's good.
when I saw that book and it happened right after I finished reading the same book, I was just like, oh my gosh.
Lordy.
Oh, yeah. And then I did a when I moved here, I did a
Mhm.
whole unhaul,
Mhm.
and then I just gave her. I mean, I didn't give her all of my books, but I basically gave her all the appropriate young adult books that I had. I would look. I was
Oh.
like, can I give this to her? Yeah, I can give this one to her. Oh no, not this one.
So what? You gave her like 2 books?
No, I gave her a bag full of books. Like,
Okay. I was like, all your books. There's a lot of smut.
no, I'm not giving a teenager those books.
Oh
But I gave
boy.
her like all the young adult books I read, didn't like or bought, but was never interested in reading. I just bought because I bought it.
Ouch.
But yeah, I gave her all those books. But
Yeah.
I know. And then now I'm like traumatized. I don't want to pick up another Colleen Hoover, especially after you told me about that book you read.
Regretting You.
Yeah.
I read I read Regretting You,
hmm
Reminders of Him, Verity, and Leela. And
Layla did actually look interesting, but I don't need.
it's it's like so it's about like a ghost,
Mhm.
but like I think it's like controversial because like of how people perceive like what happens when you die in the
Mhm.
afterlife and like how that works. I think that's like a lot of the controversy in like if you're possessed or whatever and you so like let's say if like Lee was possessed.
Okay.
He's obviously a different like person on the inside.
Yeah.
And so like if you hit him, are you really hitting Lee or are you hitting the possessed like spirit or whatever?
What the?
Like it's kind of like that. Like people yeah, it's like that. Like are you
Makes.
really being abusive if it's your significant other's vessel of a body? Like, is that being abusive if it's like
Somebody
like,
else.
yeah, somebody else inside?
Well, do you know if that person is there's another person in that person's body?
Like the character, like, figures it out later and he's like trying to swap them. So he's swapping the ghost with whatever is in his significant other's body. So he's trying to like switch it.
What the?
So
That
that's
just
like what
ah my
Layla's
brain.
yeah, that's what Layla's essentially about. But like I liked it because like ghosts intrigue me. So Verity, I was like that one's another kind of triggering book. Reminders of Him. Uh, Main character was just like dumb, and I don't know. It wasn't as sad as people made it out to be, but Yeah, Colleen Hoover. She has a lot of books.
Yeah, she's doing something right.
I know.
Did you ever read um the cheat sheet? Where is it at?
I want to. I've heard like so many good
I can't even
reviews.
see it. It's so bright.
Like I know it's like a girl and a football player or something.
Yeah, it's a
Like
cute one.
yeah, I want to read that one.
It's a cute book. I think. Uh, yeah, I think I got it when it was on. When there was, you know how Kindle does those daily deals.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I have to look at what kind of deals they have today. But yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh yes. Sorry, audience, that we're going like off off the topic of today's stream, but
It gives you an idea of,
what we're into.
yeah, which is totally different from each other.
Yeah, but for some reason we still don't like what we read so far during this buddy read like
Yeah.
series.
Yeah, our taste might be different, but our dislikes are the same.
Yeah. But yeah, so our next read, The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea.
Yeah. I'll actually read it. I'll actually read a physical copy instead of. Like,
me too.
I mean, I bought it for the cover. I mean, the cover's like freaking pretty.
Like, I have the physical copies of, you know, Daughter and Fable, and I still read the Kindle version just because I could, like, swipe. It's just, like, easy.
It's easier to read in bed.
Yeah.
Than,
like,
doing this.
And then, yeah, especially because, like, I have to be on my side. Like, before, I used to love reading on my stomach, so I can't do that now, so I'm, like, it's awkward. But, yeah, physical copy, so I'll actually have to be, like, sitting up in the light. No.
This is when I hold a book like this, I'm like...
I know, and you could only do that for so long. And then you're like, nope, gotta reposition. But...
I know, and I was such like a... What's it called? Before, I was such a physical books only type of person. But now, after like...
It's all about convenience.
It's all about convenience now, man. Especially when you have like... When you have a subscription to Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah.
You're just like...
You get used to it.
Yeah, now I like... Yeah, like I told you like long time ago, I'll only get the physical copies if the cover's like really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do that too. If it's really pretty, or if like I love it. I actually love a book for like, and that's like rare.
Yeah, I have the physical copies of A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I have the Kindle version. Like,
yeah, but you got a good deal.
Oh, so. Yeah, that's true. And then I don't know. I have like 2 different Harry Potter editions.
Physicals.
Physicals, and then it's on Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah.
And then. I really want the physical copies of the Guild series, but I want like the special editions.
Oh, because I only saw the paper back ones.
And then what's it called? Emily Henry and Christina Lauren. Like, well, Christina Lauren, I only get physical copies of their books, and then Um, Emily Henry. Yeah. Sometimes it's just cheaper just to get the physical copies than the ebooks.
Yeah.
They're like, if there's only like $1 or $2 difference, might as well just get the physical copy.
Yeah, they're like $8-9 most of the time on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Like, huh?
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Have you ever read any books by Tessa Bailey?
It sounds familiar. Oh, there was one that like was getting a lot of good reviews on Bookstagram. It was like a girl hugging a tatted guy, right? Or is the girl tatted?
Oh.
Let me see. Let me look it up.
Oh my gosh. Let me see. Are we talking about?
Something else?
Ah, shit. Let me see if I can do this.
Oh, I think it's something else.
This one.
Oh yeah.
I have it. My killer vacation.
I kind of want to read that one.
Oh my gosh. Just so you know, if you never read Tessa Bailey, I will tell you this, Amber. Her books are smutty.
They spicy.
They spicy. No, she's the author of It Happened One Summer. Do you know that book that was going around Bookstagram?
Oh,
It's
the
like
sealer.
yeah, it's like a blue cover. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, but I got a lot of good reviews.
Yeah. Her, like, even though her books are kind of spicy, like, the plots are pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I It Happened One Summer. I'm kind of on the fence about reading that. What I really want to read is the sequel to that book, but I feel like I can't read the sequel if I haven't read the first book yet.
But it's a different couple, right?
Yeah, yeah, but like, it's in the same, it's in the same world. It's
Should be fine because it's like
it's
like Emily Henry, right? Where it's like, or yeah,
like Tessa Bailey when she writes her books, it's in it's usually in um it's usually trilogies. Does that make sense?
trilogies.
Like it's like
So
how what?
is it like Well Met, where it's like one series, but each book is a different couple within
Yeah,
that
that world.
story world? I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. So it usually comes in threes.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to read I really want to read the sequel to It Happened One Summer.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that book looks more interesting than It Happened One Summer.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll only get it. I'll only read it if it's on sale because I don't know if I would want to spend the money for the physical copy. I think that book I would just read it on here, but it's like freaking like $12, $13.
Oh yeah, that's kind of pricey for a paperback.
No, for ebook.
Oh, ebook.
Yeah. I think the paperback is like maybe I think it's like $16, $17.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait until like it either goes on sale on Amazon or Target or something, or it goes on sale on the Kindle Unlimited. But if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
It'll happen one day. Maybe I'll show up on Unlimited.
Yeah. Actually, no. None of her books are on unlimited. They're all like pay to read. That's how good of her books are.
Or maybe she just like doesn't want, because you know, like how people are pirating books, and they're usually from books from Kindle Unlimited, and that's how they're doing it. Maybe that's why, like, she doesn't want to risk her books being pirated.
That makes sense.
But yeah.
All right, it's
audience.
that was
So this would, this usually would happen if like we don't have much to say about the book
that we read.
We're supposed to discuss. Go off tangents.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
hopefully this is better.
Yes, Daughter, or The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by Axio.
Axio.
Right?
Yeah.
I have like a few of her books I still need to pick up too. Like I have XOXO by her, and then I have Rebel Soul by her that I need to read.
Isn't XOXO on Kindle Unlimited? I thought I saw it.
I think that's a different book.
Oh yeah, XOXO.
Oh, it is.
It's on Kindle.
Nice. Can do that for a buddy read. But it is YA though.
Yeah. Rebel Soul.
But, yeah. Yeah, I have that. And yeah, so hopefully like it's good. We need a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe one of these days we'll read an adult book.
Yeah. But our TBR for young adult is so big.
Oh my gosh. Now.
It's just like I can't deny it, like young adult books have a bigger appeal to me.
I think it's the covers. The cover is the one that just gets me.
It's the covers and like that innocent like romance or whatever, first love kind of thing. But you're just beyond that. But yeah, so hopefully Girl Fell Beneath the Sea is something that we were looking for. If you'd like to join in on the read, we'll be discussing it Friday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on YouTube. Or you could just feel free to join in on the stream, join in on the talk, if you're okay with spoilers and whatnot.
Spoilers.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah. It's one of our longest streams, even though we only talked about the book for like 10 minutes.
I know. It's just one of those streams.
Yeah. But I mean, at least you have some pretty covers for your bookshelf.
Yes. Yeah, Fable definitely does have pretty covers. But yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in or, watching the uploaded videos of this. We'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.